Cutting out salt from your diet can drastically improve these common health issues. You won't believe the difference it makes. Make sure to stay to the end as we uncover ways to counter excess salt intake. Salt, a common ingredient found in almost every kitchen worldwide, plays a crucial role in our diet. But its excessive intake can lead to serious health issues. In this video, we're going to explore the importance of salt in our diet, the diverse health problems that can arise due to its overconsumption, and the surprising facts about hidden sources of salt in everyday foods. We'll also share some practical tips on how to counter excess salt intake and improve your overall well-being. So whether you're battling hypertension, cardiovascular disease, kidney disease, or just striving to lead a healthier lifestyle, this video is for you. Don't worry, we're not asking you to eliminate your favorite salty snacks just yet. Stay tuned as we dive into the salty truth about our diets. Salt, scientifically known as sodium chloride, plays a vital role in our bodies. But how exactly does it function? Well, salt is often considered the unsung hero of our bodily functions. It's not just a mere seasoning that adds flavor to our food, but it also plays a crucial role in maintaining our overall health. Firstly, salt helps maintain fluid balance in our bodies. It attracts water, and our bodies rely on this ability to help regulate the amount of water inside and outside of our cells. This fluid balance is vital for our bodies to function correctly, from maintaining blood pressure to ensuring our cells are working efficiently. Secondly, salt is essential for nerve transmission. Our nerves communicate with each other through electrical signals. These signals are generated by the movement of sodium and other ions in and out of cells. Without salt, this communication wouldn't be possible, affecting our ability to feel, think, and move. Lastly, salt is integral to muscle function. Sodium, the key component of salt, aids in muscle contraction. It helps stimulate the necessary electrical impulses that make muscle movement possible. So whether it's lifting a bag of groceries or running a marathon, salt plays a role in every movement we make. Now, it's important to remember that our bodies cannot produce sodium on their own. We need to consume it through our diet. However, our bodies require just a small amount of salt to carry out these functions effectively, about 1 teaspoon a day. But there's a catch. While salt is necessary for our bodies, it's like a double-edged sword. Excessive consumption can lead to a host of health problems, from high blood pressure to heart disease. So, while we need salt in our diet, it's all about balance. Just like Goldilocks and her porridge, not too little, not too much, but just the right amount is what we need. However, like everything else, too much of a good thing can be harmful. So it's crucial to understand the role of salt in our diet and how to maintain this delicate balance for optimal health. While salt is essential for our bodies, excessive intake can lead to a host of health issues. With this in mind, let's delve into the dark side of salt. One of the most common health concerns associated with excessive salt intake is hypertension, or high blood pressure. Salt makes your body hold on to water. If you eat too much of it, the extra water stored in your body raises your blood pressure. The higher your blood pressure, the greater the strain on your heart, arteries, kidneys, and brain. This strain can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. Next, we have cardiovascular disease. When your blood pressure is in the stratosphere, it can cause damage to your heart and blood vessels, leading to conditions like heart failure and coronary artery disease. Excessive salt intake can also increase the risk of stroke by damaging the blood vessels leading to your brain. Speaking of kidneys, eating too much salt can also cause havoc here. The kidneys help to remove waste products from our blood through tiny filters. Salt can cause these filters to clog up, reducing their efficiency and leading to kidney disease or even kidney stones. Then there's osteoporosis. High salt diets can cause calcium losses, leading to bone thinning and an increased risk of fractures. Not exactly a walk in the park, is it? Last but certainly not least, we have fluid retention and edema. Consuming too much salt can cause your body to retain water, leading to swelling in your hands, ankles, and feet. This condition, known as edema, can cause discomfort and can be a sign of underlying health issues. So, we've established that too much salt can lead to hypertension, cardiovascular disease, kidney disease, osteoporosis, and edema. It's a formidable list, and one that should make us all think twice about reaching for the salt shaker. Now that we know the potential dangers, where exactly is all this salt hiding in our diets? Tune in to our next segment to find out. If you found this information valuable and wish to lead a healthier lifestyle, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to share your experiences with salt intake in the comments and suggest topics for future videos. Also, do share this video with your friends and family. It's essential information for everyone, as we all need to be aware of the impact of our dietary choices. Now let's continue as we dive into the hidden sources of salt next. You may be surprised to know that most of the salt we consume doesn't come from the salt shaker, but rather from everyday foods. Yes, hidden sources of salt are everywhere, lurking in places you'd least expect. And these can be more harmful than we think. Let's start with the obvious. Fast food, canned soups, and processed meats are all high in sodium. But did you know that bread and rolls are also among the top contributors to our daily salt intake? Even sweet baked goods like muffins and pastries can be loaded with sodium. Now let's venture into the not-so-obvious. Foods like cereals and salad dressings, which we might not associate with salt, are often high in sodium. And it's not just about the salt added during cooking. Many processed foods contain sodium-based preservatives and flavor enhancers, which sneak in extra salt. Surprisingly, even healthier options aren't always safe. Some brands of veggie burgers, for instance, pack more salt than a regular beef patty. Low-fat versions of products, from yogurt to salad dressings, often compensate for reduced fat with added salt. So it's important to read labels diligently. What about drinks, you may wonder? Surely they can't contain salt. Well, think again. Some sports and energy drinks, believed to hydrate and replenish, are actually high in sodium. So are some bottled waters, believe it or not. And let's not forget about condiments. Ketchup, soy sauce, and even your favorite hot sauce can be high in sodium. A single tablespoon of soy sauce can contain up to 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which is almost half the recommended daily intake for adults. The takeaway? It's not just about putting down the salt shaker. We need to be mindful of hidden sources of salt in our diet. It requires a little detective work, reading labels, and making informed choices. Now let's explore how we can counter this excess salt intake for better health. Reducing salt intake doesn't mean a life of bland food. There are various delicious ways to counter excess salt. So let's dive in. One of the best ways to combat excessive salt intake is by incorporating potassium-rich foods into your diet. Foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach are not only high in potassium, but they're also incredibly flavorful. Potassium can help balance out the negative effects of sodium and lower your blood pressure. Next up, we have omega-rich foods. These heart-healthy fats found in foods like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds can help reduce blood pressure and decrease inflammation. Plus, they add a unique flavor and texture to your meals. Now let's not forget about hydration. Drinking plenty of water is essential when trying to reduce salt intake. Water helps flush out the excess sodium from your body, keeping your system balanced. Think of it as your body's natural detox. Incorporating leafy greens into your diet is another tasty way to counter excess salt. Foods like kale, Swiss chard, and romaine lettuce are low in sodium and high in essential nutrients. Garlic, a kitchen staple, is also a powerful tool in combating excessive salt intake. It adds a robust flavor to dishes, reducing the need for extra salt. Plus, it has numerous health benefits, from boosting the immune system to lowering blood pressure. Lastly, let's talk about turmeric. This golden spice is not just for color. It has anti-inflammatory properties and can help reduce the harmful effects of high sodium intake. Add a dash of turmeric to your meals for an extra health kick and vibrant flavor. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to salt intake. Let's strive for a healthier life with less salt. So, we've taken a deep dive into the world of salt and its impact on our health. We've understood the crucial role of salt in our diet, yet we've also seen the dark side of excessive salt intake, leading to various health problems like hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, kidney issues, and osteoporosis. We've unveiled the hidden sources of salt in our everyday foods, sometimes more damaging than we might think. To counter this, we've learned about the benefits of potassium-rich foods like bananas and sweet potatoes, omega-rich foods like salmon and flax seeds, and the importance of staying hydrated, eating leafy greens, garlic, and turmeric. In essence, moderation is key, and being aware of our salt intake can significantly improve our overall well-being. Take care and stay healthy. See you in the next video.